Hello and welcome to Me Surf TV, bringing you the latest in surfing news from around the globe. On today's show, the Rip Curl Pro wraps up for another year. We look at the key moments from the event, plus the current world title standings heading into Dream Tour Stop number 3. We'll preview the upcoming Nike 6.0 Lowers Pro at Trestles and the big name field set to take part. We'll look at the surprising new venue Rip Curl has unveiled for its search event this year. Plus, we'll check out some of the best wipeouts from this year's BILLABONG Big Wave Awards. It's Friday the 29th of April. You're watching Me Surf TV. The Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach wrapped up last Sunday in classic Bells conditions. Here's a quick recap of how things played out for the 50th anniversary of the iconic event. The Rip Curl Pro has had quite a bad run of luck with waves in recent years, but that all turned around this year for the event's 50th birthday. Incredibly, after just one day of waiting, the competition ran for 5 blistering days straight, with wave size appropriately peaking for the finals, coming in at around the 6 to 8 foot range. The final itself could not have been scripted better, with great friends and rivals, Mick Fanning and Joel Parkinson, fighting out for the coveted 50th bell. Both guys were arguably the form surfers of the event, but Parko sealed the win in the final by scoring a perfect 10-point ride right on the final hooter.
It was a really prestigious thing to win, but the 50-year anniversary one, it almost feels like it's a gold-plated one this year.
There was plenty of drama earlier on in the event, with in-form perennial world title favourite Taj Barrow finishing equal last place. The Australian was edged out in round 2 by a fired-up Bobby Martinez of America, who, despite his win, was livid with the judges, who he thought had overscored one of Barrow's waves.
I saw Taj's wave, that wasn't a 7. Judges felt like they've been dogging me out, and that's the honest truth, you know? A surfer knows when another surfer gets a good score. I saw his whole wave, and they said it was a 7. There wasn't no 7. I'm a surfer, I surf all my life. You know, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve 7s and 8s and 9s. That wave in particular was not a 7.
The next big upset came in the quarterfinals when 10-time world champion Kelly Slater was annihilated by Brazilian Adriano de Souza. Slater admitted afterwards that he had been a little out of sorts all event.
I'm definitely not in the zone this week at all. Every heat of mine has had slow surf, and that one, the waves that did come, I was on the wrong one, and Adriano was on the right end of it.
Following the completion of stop number 2, here's how the title race top 10 currently stands. With Kelly Slater still holding his number 1 spot, while Joel Parkinson moves into 2nd place, the Brazilians are sitting pretty, currently holding 3 spots in the top 10, including World Tour rookie Alejo Muniz, who's having a dream start to tour life. World Tour stop number 3 takes place in Rio de Janeiro for the Billabong Rio Pro from May 11th to 22nd. Before then, the Nike 6.0 Lowers Pro commences next week at California's Lower Trestles, with the event set to host an impressive list of the world's best surfers. The ASP Prime event, to take place from May 3rd to 7th, includes 26 of the elite ASP Top 34, with standouts including 10-time world champ and current world number 1, Kelly Slater, as well as the likes of Tiago Perez, Brett Simpson, Alejo Muniz, Adrian Buchan and Dane Reynolds, who is finally expected to make his long-delayed return from injury. The heavyweight field will be battling it out for a prize purse of $250,000, the coveted 14-carat gold trophy, plus vital points to maintain their ASP ratings. Rip Curl has unveiled its World Tour search destination for 2011. But as you'll see, it's a venue certainly not as exotic as in years past. Since 2005, Rip Curl has had an ASP licence for a floating World Tour stop, with the objective each year of bringing the tour to a location that has never had an event before. Past Rip Curl search events have been held in exotic locations such as Reunion Island, Mexico, Chile, Bali, Portugal and Puerto Rico. However, last week, Rip Curl announced that this year's search event would be held at the urban location of San Francisco, California, to take place at Ocean Beach from November 1st to 11th. It appears such metropolitan locations are pretty popular with organisers at the moment, with Billabong choosing to move its Brazilian event to Rio, Quicksilver unveiling a new event in New York City, and now the Rip Curl search team taking its traditionally isolated event to San Francisco. The times are a-changing, and that's it for this week's show. Stay tuned to mesurf.com for ongoing news and highlights from the world of surfing. We'll leave you now with some of the best wipeouts from the upcoming Billabong Big Wave Awards. You've been watching Me Surf TV. We'll see you next week.